And good morning, people. Welcome back to Blue Reflection. Supporters, in our free time, we've been doing a lot of it, this particular one, and we're going to continue. We do have a few interactions happening. We've got Yuri, who is now max on the supporter scale, so it looks like we've got an interaction with her available now. And we've also got one with Kai. We did just spend a bit of time last evening with her, so yeah, let's continue it on. How have you been doing finding your team? I know it's been a bit of a time since we've interacted with you on this, but you were having difficulty before. How is it now? Same as before. Yeah, those two girls are really just over everyone like a hawk, it seems. Kai's getting angry. Not only that. That is most definitely anger. I believe there's a bit of sorrow in there, but its majority is anger. Hello, Lime, Yuzu. So we need to find her fragment. One thing to note, it isn't in this area, it's in the next one. But we are going to go around and look for, kill everything, pick up the pieces, and, well, go and collect it. You might remember back when... Let's get out of this enemy's way for a moment while I have what I need to say. Back when we first got her as a supporter, yes, we got a fragment, but we never actually fought for it because she wasn't rampant. It was a surge of emotion, not her going rampant. This is her going rampant, so there will be an enemy to fight. I do need to get over to it though, So I'm going to clear out all the enemies here and in the next area where it is, and I will meet you at the end, because there is a little bit of specialness about it. If I remember correctly, I'm hoping I do, our destination is actually right there. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies still on the screen, but I believe as soon as we reach this point, we find her fragment. Yeah. So Kai's fragment. Her rampant fragment. I need to defend. Because of that, we have a new enemy, our first one for quite a bit, and our final version of our Reaper, the Reaper Oppose. This is strong against everything except for impact damage. I believe actually it's very strong against everything except impact damage. Yeah, heart damage doesn't really hit it, neither does slash. Impact damage is okay, and I believe pierce damage is also an X. It's also very fast, so I need to be really on my toes to make sure I am defending. The other two Executioner Expects are fairly dangerous, but not as much as this Reaper Opposes. It also has a skill which ignores defense as far as I've seen. Crazy Bomber. That's the one that I think ignores defense. That was 66 per hit, and I've seen it do 150 on Lime, and most defenses I've really been able to get it down into 10s to 20s. That one is still a fair amount. I need to get my reflect gauge back up if this is going to happen. Pierce damage. Oh no, pierce damage is neutral as well. So pierce and impact damage are the ways to go here. And of course you can go normal if necessary. Which actually I think I'm going to do. Yeah, no reflect gauge means I couldn't really guard that. I think you're going to ether charge Lime so we can get some health back as well as some reflect gauge. Some ether. Don't think I got to defend off there. No. This fight is extremely dangerous. It's actually the first fight I've had trouble with, which I'm all for, actually. Was nowhere near a defense there. I have enough ether gauge here though, so we're going to see if we can get some health back here. Although I don't think you have anything like that, do you? Not really. Right, so the Reaper Oppose is going to die in the next hit, basically. So let's focus and Boar Fist this Executioner Expect. Let's see if we can kill it before it takes the turn. I think we're going to be just short. Okay, never mind. And we're just going to strike the Reaper Oppose. And, well, finish this up. We might as well continue on with the normal damage. The bad thing about Yuzu at the moment is she doesn't really have good single target options. She's got a load of heart attacks which are fairly powerful for single target, so Shadow Gain, Shadow Melt, Energy Capture, dependent on speed and luck. But outside of that, the majority of her skills are really just... The majority of her best skills are just multi-target. Need to see if I can fix that. But yeah, our first Reaper Oppose, our first of the final version of Reaper. And a fight which, compared to everything else, I actually feel is quite dangerous. So yeah, things might actually be ramping up. I think this might be one of those dime a dozen fights, so. Yeah, to Kai, the sport is everything. The fun is everything. The competing is everything. She doesn't care if she loses. She wants to win, sure. But she doesn't care if she loses, especially to people she knows are older and more experienced than her. She's just in it just to do her best. You could say that. It might just be Kai, but her optimism might be just as infectious as is required here. But then again, maybe it'll just make her go rampant again, and we need to sort that out. We'll find out. Let's prepare for tomorrow's training. That's pretty much as far as I got with my preparations. So yeah, but it's back to being in the blind. Let's see what happens here. Fumio's stage. So, more of our play is being worked on by Fumio for the music. And even though Yuzu is max, she's still on the lookout for some people. Let's head... Let's go to Rika. Okay. Apparently Rika's classed as the most normal girl here. I'm going to go to an old thing I've said a whole lot, and that is, you're only normal because you're not. Everyone's unique, everyone's got their own quirks. and being different to everyone makes you normal. If you're the same as someone else, that's when you're not. You're fine the way you are. So we've come to the conclusion that Rika is probably the closest to being normalized, although I think she's a lot more special than anyone else really thinks. Everyone in this game has got, everyone we've met has got their quirks, not just the characters we've been interacting with, the main characters and the supporters. It's apparent in really everyone. All of the people you've spoken to, the people that you've gone out and done missions in their own little bit of the common, they've all got their own little quirks, and that individuality of every single character in the game is actually quite refreshing. It's so easy to make someone generic. So easy. You put a bit of individuality in each person, it shines, as it has here. We do have an interaction with Kai here. I'm not sure what this is for, so let's find out. Oh, it's the actual tournament. Let's do our best. Rika, Hinaku, and Kai. Nice shot. Maybe. Kai's fragment. Is that Kai complete? Not quite. We're getting there though. Let's go and speak to Yuri. Since we know that she is now full on the feeling gauge, does this give us anything special? Okay, we're actually not going to speak to Yuri just yet. Yes, she does have something to say. But if we do that, we stop getting her interactions with the others. And since she's given us a fragment for every single one so far, I don't particularly want that to stop, because her fragments are actually, that she's given, are actually fairly good. Let's just have a look at some of the ones we've been given lately. So from Kai, we've been given No Guard, which is a basic attack increase, and Fiery Zeal, which is a basic defense increase. From what it looks like, and I'm still needing to play around with these fragments because, yeah, I really need to focus a bit on them, is these red ones are attack styles, so they can go on attack any attack skill. Blue ones are support styles, so they can get, or recovery style, so they can go on any support skill or defense skill. These attack ones go on attack or technique skills, while these yellow ones are whatever this SHR type is. Let's actually get back, there it is. And I think they can go on any type and just give basic increases from what I've seen. So this will just, this basic attack increase just increases someone's attack straight up. This defense increases someone's defense straight up. So that's what I think is going on there. Yeah, like this drop increase, that just might be a flat bonus and doesn't really matter. It just needs to be equipped to someone. Or that this, or in some cases, I'm not entirely certain. Like I said, I still need to play around with it a lot more. What other ones did we have? We had one from Rika, didn't we? Yeah. Accomplishment. Heart damage halved. This one I'm a bit confused about, actually. Does this mean that enemies' attacks have types? Because we don't have any way of actually seeing it. Sure, we can have a look at the enemies, but we don't have any way to see what their attacks do, if they have a type, and if we're decreasing it with this at any point. So there's a lot of questions that this particular fragment just opens up and I have no answers for. And I can't get the answers. Yuri, we've got Understanding the Ordinary, Ether Absorption. Increases ether after skill use, so the ether gauge will go up. However, the weight value increases for the skill, so that means you'll be spending more time on the timeline after its use. sure there was another one she gave. Understanding individuality. That one was with... Huh. I'm sure we've got more than that with her. Or maybe I just went through them without actually realising. But understand individuality, timeline advances the target's timeline. So quite a good support style, I feel. Delays the target's timeline. Yep, I think we already had those. Understand the arts decreases ether after use instead of increasing the skill power. I think that instead of should actually be and, so it decreases ether but increases the skill power. I think that's just backwards, but I'm sure we had a second one of those as anyways, but those are our current lot. Yes, we would get another fragment if we were to interact with her at the moment, but again, I don't want to lose her interactions with everyone else, which gives more fragments, so I will come back to this one later. As for next time, we are going to go and do something. I'm not exactly certain. We could very well be spending some time with someone else because we just had a long day of basketball, or I could go to the common. I'll make the decision, and yeah, next time something. Until then, have a wonderful day, have lots of fun. Goodbye.